Good morning, everyone. Pastor Laura Cuskart here with Pastor Ron Brown at the First Congregational Church of Southington. And we're here today to share with you a preview for our upcoming worship services this Sunday.
So this Sunday, April 2nd, is Palm Sunday, the beginning of Holy Week, and we have some really special worship services planned for this coming Sunday. We begin worship in the Barnes Memorial Chapel at 8 a.m. for our early worship. That will be our traditional 8 o'clock worship service with a Palm Sunday theme. There will be scripture, prayer. We'll sing All Glory, Laud, and Honor, the traditional Palm Sunday hymn, and I'll offer a Palm Sunday sermon during that service. And then worship continues at 10:15 here in our historic meeting house. We have a very special service planned for Palm Sunday, and Pastor Laura will talk about that in just a moment. That service, please join us live again at 10:15. If you're not able to join us here in the meeting house, that service will be live streamed. You can participate on YouTube, our Facebook page, or directly on our website at fccsouthington.org/live stream. So we hope to see you either live at 10:15, or if you're not able to be here, the worship service is archived in those places. You can participate later.
So as Pastor Ron mentioned, our 10:15 service, we have some special guests who will be leading us through that service. Our confirmation class, we've had 7 youth who have been in confirmation since the fall, learning about the life of the church, what it means to be a member of the church, and one of the things that's so central to our church life is worship. And so we're excited to have them leading us in this Palm Sunday service. 5 of them will be offering monologues throughout our worship service, the 10:15 service. And so this is a chance for them to tell these stories to us, these familiar stories, but told in a new way. And one of the techniques that they're using is something called midrash. And this is a Jewish tradition of reading these Bible stories and interpreting them and using creative techniques as well. So that's what these monologues will be. They are creative interpretations of these stories. And we'll start with Palm Sunday, but it also leads us into Holy Week as well. So this is going to be a really, I think, exciting worship. And as they were practicing this past Sunday, we went through the service a few times, and I think it will also just be very powerful, not only to hear their stories, but to hear the way that they interact with each other and to see these young people. And we also, our 10:15 service will begin with the Roots Children and Youth Choir. So it should be a really special Palm Sunday service. Pastor Ron will also lead the Palm Parade as part of the Holy Surprise, and the children will be invited to go to age-appropriate lessons for the rest of the service after that Palm Parade.
So it will be a very special Sunday, and it begins a special week here at First Congregational Church. We do offer some special opportunities during Holy Week to remember the story of Jesus' death and crucifixion, to prepare ourselves for the great celebration of resurrection on Easter. So there are services on Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday, both at 7 p.m. On Monday, Thursday, we will observe the rituals of foot or hand washing, communion, to prepare to remember the events of that night during Holy Week. And then there will be some beautiful music during that service as well. Good Friday, we also have a worship service that begins at 7, which will include some reflections on some of the things that happened on Good Friday, as well as a candle lighting and also some beautiful music. Both services are wonderful ways to prepare for Easter that is coming right around the corner. Again, both services begin here in the meeting house at 7 p.m. In addition to the services, we also have a long-standing tradition here at First Congregational Church of a Holy Week Vigil. So we invite someone to be in the Barnes Memorial Chapel from the end of the Monday, Thursday service at 8 p.m. on Thursday until the beginning of the Easter sunrise service at 6 a.m. on Sunday morning. There will be prayer stations in the chapel. You'll be able to come in, spend an hour or more if you like in prayer and preparation. So we invite you to consider doing that. You can go to our website or Facebook page and find a link to sign up for a slot for the Easter Vigil, or you can call the church office or stop by the church and sign up in the office. So we hope that you will join us for these special events during Holy Week.
And as Pastor Ron mentioned, we are approaching Easter, and so we wanted to make sure that you were aware of what times we will gather for worship on Easter, which is Sunday, April 9th. And so our Easter Sunday worship will begin at YMCA Camp Sloper at 6 a.m. with a sunrise service. This service is in partnership with Plantsville Congregational Church, and just a really meaningful way to begin Easter, remembering that it was on that first Easter, it was an early morning when they gathered at the tomb. And so this is a chance for us to remember that Easter story for a simple acoustic service with a special musician. And so that's begins Easter Sunday, 6 a.m. at YMCA Camp Sloper in the amphitheater. And then we continue on Easter Sunday with our 8 a.m. Service in the chapel, Barnes Memorial Chapel, 8 a.m. And then also at 10:15 here in the Meeting House. And so all of those services are a way that you can join us for Easter. We will live stream the 10:15 service as normal.
So we hope to see you on Sunday as we begin this Holy Week, and may God bless your day.
God bless.